Hello, everyone. We have one more young Indian with us right now as part of the Voice of the Young series. Right now, we have with us Priyanshu Chavda. Let's listen to him. Over to you, Priyanshu.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me here at a wonderful platform. And it is an indeed a pleasure to me for being part of it. So I wanted to divide my talk into two parts. In first part, I will be talking about myself and my journey with economics. Then in second part, I will be throwing some light on the issue that the common economic student who are facing, who didn't study from the top tier universities. So, hello everyone. My name is Priyanshu Chavda, currently residing in Gandhinagar, capital city of Gujarat. I had done my bachelor's in economics from LD Arts College, Gujarat University, and then my master's in economics from Pandit Deen Dayal Energy University. My journey of choosing and studying economics is not what I planned earlier. So during my 10th standard, I was a very fairly decent student with average marks. So post 10th, I was that sure that I do not want to consider science stream for my future. And during 10th, history was my one of my favorite subject. And unfortunately, also I think that for me, history is not the subject that I will be uh, taken as a subject for my career. So after my 10th, I decided that I will be continue with commerce stream for my 11th and 12th. And fortunately, during my 11th, I had my first introduction of economics, wherein I had Indian economy as a subject and economics, statistics for the economics as a subject. And during my 12th, I had my first formal introduction of micro and macroeconomics as a core economics area subject. And after completing my 12th standard and formally studying the micro and microeconomics thoroughly, uh, this is a time where I feel that I fall in the love with this subject, wherein all the human psychology, the theories of the economics, wherein I feel very attached to the core economics idea. And after my 12th boards, I had done well in my boards. So after my boards, I have two major options in front of me. The first was to pursue commerce with BCom and BBA. BCom and BBA degrees all Indians do, and simultaneously do CA, which is generally all commerce generally prefer to do. And the second was to shift to arts and pursue BA. But after studying micro and macroeconomics during my 12th, I was very much sure that I wanted to do something in economics.
Hmm.
I don't know how and when, but at that time there was some inner voice from me that said that economics is for me, and I has to do economics and it is my area. So during those time also I consulted various people regarding what to do, like what's the next step for me if I wanted to do economics in my future. So I met various professors in Gujarat University and my tuition teacher. And the common advice that I get from all these various kind of people is that if you wanted to do economics, then BA is the main degree. Because even though there is a small sort of economics in the commerce degrees like BB and BCom, but it is very restricted toward the business economics. Whereas in BA in economics, you will be having a lot of different branches. You will be studying a lot of different subjects of economics also, like development economics or growth and economics, and all the different aspect or branches of economics. So and if and I also inquired in my college, wherein the feature that attracted me most for choosing BA or any other degree was that in my final year, which was third year, I will be having only I will be only studying the economics as a subject. So we had five main subject in my final year, and all the subject were of economics. And this is the thing that attracted me the most, because all
Yeah.
I wanted to know that I only has to like I only want to study economics in my life. So this is the key wherein I decided that I will be doing BA in economics. Then just few months into the bachelor's and COVID struck, the world went online, and I was from that batch who did not enjoy their bachelor's life during their college. But
Yeah.
we continued to learn and study economics. After completing my bachelor's, I still wanted that there are a lot of to learn in economics. The field is very much open to all of us. So I decided that I can pursue masters in it. So also the reason of pursuing the masters in economics is also partly because I was aiming for Indian Economic Service at that time. So many did not know about this examination, but I was fortunate enough that my 12th standard economics teacher during those time introduced me with this exam and present me with the probable career option post my graduation in economics. So this examination is called the Indian Economic Service Examination, wherein it is also conducted by UPSC, similar like UPSC CSC and UPSC IES, wherein here the IES stands for Indian Engineering Services. So all these exams are conducted by the UPSC itself. But here in the UPSC Indian Economic Services, it is type of a specialized service for economic graduate, wherein the eligibility or the basic eligibility criteria is of master's degree in economics.
Mhm.
And you will be working under various government positions, typically in Ministry of Finance, when you will be working for as an economist for Government of India. So this job has like attracted me the most doing my bachelor's, and then I wanted to pursue my master's that so that I can be eligible for that exam and sit in my upcoming years.
Mm.
Then so for my master's, I decided I shortlisted various universities. PDPU, like PDU, which was wherein I completed my master's, was one of the university. So I went on PDU for my master's in economics. Now, this is also which I had not intended to earlier because I wanted to go to Pune for my master's
Yeah.
and even got an offer letter from one of my targeted university. But due to some unavoidable scenarios, which I cannot be neglected, I decided to stay here in Gandhinagar and I get into PDU for my master's. But post 2 years of completion of my master's in
So
PDU,
PTU is not in Gandhinagar.
PDU is in Gandhinagar, sir.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
I
it's
thought
the
it was
main.
in Dehradun.
No, I guess you're talking about some another university. It's the Pandit Dayal Energy University,
Oh, I
PDPU.
see. I see. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
formerly it was known as PDPU, Petroleum University, but
Yeah.
now they changed the names from petroleum to energy.
Okay,
But
fine.
it has
All
all the
right.
different schools.
Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. There is another university in Uttarakhand uh,
Okay,
named after Deen Dayal, so I was confused. Okay.
okay,
All
huh,
right.
might
So
be.
it's in
No worry.
Gandhinagar.
Yes, in Gandhinagar.
Okay.
Yes. So after completing my master's in PDU only, I did not regret any of my decisions for staying here because all of the my knowledge in economics that I know today is all because of the faculties here.
Yeah.
The only here only I was introduced with the concept of academic writing, academic research,
Yeah.
and the studied various branches of
Mm-hmm.
economics such as econometrics or energy economics, which are
Mm-hmm.
not very well known from the university which I come from. So, and also the with the addition of such newer subject like econometrics and energy economics, I like economic like nowadays econometrics is my one of my favorite subject also. Then in my master's only, I get to know that we can test these theories with the help of econometrics, right?
Yeah.
So doing my bachelor's, I only know that there is some theory called Phillips curve. But in my
Yeah.
master's, I learned that we can test the theory of Phillips curve on different set of regions, countries with different variety of regions, and what are the factors that determine the this formulation of theory, and how we can change the outcome of such present scenarios. So because of this, with Indian Economic Services, I also get inclined to get into academia and research roles for my career prospect.
Yeah.
Uh, Regarding my future course, right now I am into career crisis, wherein I also wanted to pursue PhD and also wanted to appear for Indian Economic Services.
Right.
But at one time, I don't want to lose my important ages. Like these are my prime working ages, and I don't want to lose my this prime age for preparing for government exams, wherein the outcome can very well go opposite what I planned earlier.
Yeah.
In, and at the same time, I'm also feeling that I'm capable enough to crack the Indian economic science with some help of preparation and coaching. So to solve this dilemma, what I had done is I choose the middle way, which some may disagree with me, but what I planning is that I will be applying for PhD positions across like which universities that I plan for or aim for, and I'm also preparing for Indian economic studies at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a type of a uh, it might be difficult for me, but because there will be academia, like the whole world of academia, and then there is a government job. But uh, let's see how I can manage it. But there will be some difficulties in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So next year of 2025 attempt will be my main attempt, wherein and I see if I whether to take it further or not.
Okay.
So this is all about my life in economics.
Were you guided in this journey by someone, or it was your own choice?
Yes, I was always supported by one of my faculties in PD only. His name is Danny Mehta. He is my two-time dissertation supervisor also. Like in my masters, we had two days masters dissertation, and I completed my both of the dissertation under him.
Mm-hmm.
So I always type of I consider him as my guru in
Okay.
not only the economic sphere but in also the my life outside of academics and my economics.
Mm-hmm.
So I always consulted him before taking any decision that might or might not directly or indirectly affect my life in economics.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. Let's move to your second part.
Yes. So now I wanted to share the second part of my talk, wherein I want to share that what are there are some few problems that the economic students are facing who are not studying from the top tier universities, and like me. So what I believe is that currently we have two extreme end of programs in economics. At one end is of mathematical heavy economics, and another end is of philosophical economics. If you look at the content of courses offered by some top tier universities like Delhi School of Economics or JNU or Madras School of Economics, they have a good balance of mathematical economics as well as philosophical aspect of economics. Wherein the rest of universities who are not well known across the country, they have the only the philosophical aspect of economics. And here it creates a divergence between two pass out students, wherein they lack the skills of mathematical or sometimes the philosophical economics.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the also difficulty that I face during my bachelor's also, because I come from the state university wherein we even don't have the subject of mathematical economics. Even I don't know that there is a subject called mathematical economics during my undergraduation.
Mm-hmm.
And if I wanted to share my current problem regarding this, so
Yeah.
I wanted to apply for IGDR's PhD program, which is
Yeah.
very well known for its PhD mathematical heavy PhD program all over the world and in India specifically. But the notification just out for like a few days back, but they need student who had their 10 plus 2 mathematics,
Yeah.
right? And such admissions rules are very much the similar case are there are very similar cases for like this for other top tier universities like Madras School of Economics or Asoka University or IIFT.
Yeah.
So this is the issue that many economic student faces. And if, for example, during my time, like during my 12th, my 12th standard, even though I selected commerce stream, I didn't know that there is a possibility for me to have the maths in my 10 plus 2. Like
Yeah.
I don't know that we can select the maths and eco, and there will be the good combination. And
Yeah.
students from different areas, for example, many students from
Mm.
Delhi have this information wherein you can say that the mathematics and economics are a good combination, and the student with this sort of combinations are very much easily gettable into the Delhi University through the
Mm-hmm.
examination.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the problem that many student faces during their time. And I also one of the adversaries wherein I still regret that I didn't know this sort of information wherein economics and mathematics can go very well
Yeah.
together, and didn't take mathematics in my 10 plus 2 commerce time.
Yeah. I have heard so many people now, and there's a lot of confusion and lack of knowledge. And what people now say is that, to me, the young people, they say, So through your channel, the younger people will hear this and they will perhaps be helped. I
Yes.
had no such idea when I launched this channel, but it turns out that there's a lot of confusion and lot of lack of knowledge,
Yes.
right? So that you are pointing it out, that people don't
Mhm.
know what is the future requirement or how to go about doing things. And they really don't have anyone at that stage to guide them, right? So
Yes.
there is a need. And of course, this is not the aim, but this is the, let us say, the side benefit, that when people like you come forward. One of the students told me, sir, I wish I had heard myself when I was 6 years younger,
Yes.
because then I would have known what is the problem in the path ahead. So thank you for this very clear exposition of what, your dilemma in terms of jobs, which I think
Mm.
everybody faces, and the problems you have pointed out when you are not in, let us say, in the big cities. I mean, Gandhinagar is a very big city, but academically, it's not in India's top
Yes.
universities.
Yes.
Everybody knows that. And then what are the difficulties that you face because of lack of knowledge, not because you are underqualified or in any way. So you have to struggle more than others. There is no question. Even I hear people from Lucknow and
Yes.
Kanpur saying the same thing, that we don't have the same knowledge, we don't have the same opportunities, and that's really unfortunate that we don't have the same knowledge and the same opportunities. Anyway, anything else you want to tell us?
Specifically not, but as I assuming that this is my end of my talk.
No,
So at last,
there's no time limit. Okay.
of course, there is no time limit, but there was one quote of a very famous economist from
Yeah,
Schumacher, wherein
yeah,
he talks that small is beautiful. So I
yes.
wanted to have my talk as small as possible, under the 15 minutes, so it is better for other viewers to watch it completely.
Okay.
So that is why.
All
So
right,
at last,
fine.
I wanted to just say that apart from all the problems and difficulties that I face and as a student, that but I am very fortunate that at each stages of my life, be it in schools or be it in my masters or bachelors,
Mm,
at each of these stages, I have professors by my side and guiding me through storms. Like I am very fortunate that at each of these stages, I have some few teachers and faculties who have always helped me exceptionally, apart from the academics. And because of them, because of their accents, I always bow down my head in my gratitude that I am always fortunate enough to have right professors and teachers with me during those all learning years, and which shaped me very well.
okay. Well, if you want to end it here, I'm happy to end it here. But if you want to say something to young people, I think you should say something to young people, some tips, some advice, because your experience, you have led. But what
Mm.
does it mean for young people? I think you should tell them.
Yes, of course. So at the end, there will be difficulties in the path, but the main victory for any fighter or warrior is like to continue to fight. Like you
Mm,
has to
mm,
continue your learning. You has
mm,
to head your down in your desk and continue to work that you wanted to do.
mm,
Even though there are a lot of discrimination or a lot of disparities between you and the other people who are not from university or who are from the other top tier university, they have a very good clear advantage. Like they're very good people also, but there are other people who are uh, mm, like type of God gifted people also. But you have to be work hard and be in discipline so that you can beat those people.
okay. Well, there's one option that I may not have mentioned to you. It's quite recent in a way, that every speaker I say, look, if you want to talk 2 or 3 minutes in your own native language, then please do so. It's not only just in English, and people
Okay.
have talked in Bhojpuri, Malayalam, Bengali, Marathi, and so on. So if you want to talk to the people in Gandhinagar in Gujarati, that is fine.
Okay.
If you want the option, and if you want a minute or two to prepare it, we can put it on pause. And when you are
Okay.
ready, you can come back and talk if you want. But if not, that's fine.
Okay. Can I? Yes, I am willing to do that, but with a pause. Like I need
Okay, so
a.
I'll
Yes.
hit it recording pause so that you can think about what
Okay.
you want to say.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
you and I
Ah,
can still talk when the recording is on pause, okay?
okay. Huh.